Hello, Xandra. Welcome to Collab Learning. Today we cover part 1 of Why Women Have Sex, Understanding Sexual Motivations from Adventure to Revenge, and Everything in Between by Dr. David Buss and Dr. Cindy Meston. If you like my work, please give me a like, subscribe to this channel, check the playlists, and support me on Patreon and PayPal. Additional links and information can be found in the description box below. Why Women Have Sex is a summary of evolutionary psychology research. This is by one of the key founders of evolutionary psychology, Professor David Buss. It aims at spreading the science of human romantic and sexual attraction to general audiences. The many points discussed are backed by a huge mass of studies that have been recorded over the past couple decades, including a study of over 1,000 women conducted by David Buss and Cindy Meston. Valuable and directly relevant personal accounts are scattered throughout. Links to my related reviews, The Evolution of Desire by David Buss, and the classic study, Love and Limerence by Dorothy Tennov, are in the description box below. According to studies of brain activity, love is most certainly a drug. The experience of falling in love is similar to euphoria-inducing drugs like cocaine. This euphoria is among the greatest of all human experiences, but unfortunately it does not last forever. As the feeling declines, the withdrawal of the beloved other can cause an emotional crash. This crash is composed of anxiety, fear, and even depression. This is why many people have lots of romantic partners in the modern world. They move from relationship to relationship seeking their next fix from new people. They are attraction junkies. Studies also indicate that there are gender differences in the way men and women interpret sex in the context of love. While only 8% of women consider having sex as an act of love, 32% of men link love and sex together. Sex is a more important feature of love in the minds of men than women. Men see sex as the defining feature of love, while women are the opposite. Women are much more likely to see love as the precursor for sex. An example of this is when a woman had sex with a man, believing that this would make the man fall in love with her. Unfortunately for her, it didn't work. Despite the stereotypes of women being the more romantically inclined gender, research shows the opposite. Men are actually more likely than women to fall in love at first sight. Men generally are more quickly swayed by physical appearance when choosing a partner than women, who tend to fall in love over time. Physical appearance is nowhere near as important for women. The qualities women seek, particularly in a long-term mate, take a longer period of time to evaluate. Women tend to rely on a wider range of signals. Love at first sight is just more straightforward for men. Beyond that first rush of emotion, men also appear to stay in love longer. Studies show that women are more likely than men to break up a relationship and initiate a divorce. And they were also more likely to see the breakup coming well in advance. Consequently, post-breakup, the women were more likely to view the relationship demise as being a gradual process, while men saw it as having ended abruptly, seemingly out of the blue. And when women look back at their former relationships, they tend to remember far more problems than the men did. There's also some evidence to suggest that breaking up a relationship is more traumatic for men than it is for women. Men report more loneliness and depression. The nature of love and romance between the man and woman is also highly dependent on the nature of their relationship and also their personalities. Men are naturally open to sex without love, but women are much more mixed in orientation. Introverted women tend toward love before sex. On the other hand, extroverted women are much more open to sex without love. An effective way to think about love is called Sternberg's triangular theory. This consists of distinct components of intimacy, passion, and commitment. The first component is intimacy. It's another word for being best friends with the other. There's also an experience of warmth towards the other person that arises from feelings of closeness and connection. Intimate people want to give and receive emotional support and share with the other their most personal thoughts and experiences. Passion is the second component. It is intense romantic feelings and sexual desire for the other. Passionate love is an intense longing of union for the other. This is where lovesickness and romantic delusions come from. This is also the area of peak human experience, so people feel the greatest fulfillment and ecstasy. Commitment is much more intellectual and character-based. It is the long-term decision for the couple to maintain the relationship through thick and thin. A lot of duty sex from women are aimed at maintaining the status of commitment. These three components of love have a mix and match quality. Couples can have up to 3 or have none at all. The first one is foolish love. This is classified as love where there is passion and commitment but no intimacy. These are intense relationships that burn brightly at first but then steadily decline as the couple realizes that they have little in common except for sexual attraction and economic commitment. They find themselves two different personality and intellectual characteristics. The second type of love is liking love, which is intimacy without passion and no commitment. This is just really a couple that are best friends with each other, but there's no other desire. The third type is romantic love, which is passion and intimacy, but no commitment. Type 4, infatuation love, has passion, but no intimacy and no commitment. Type 5, compassionate love, has intimacy and commitment, but no passion. This is typical of long-term marriages where sexual desire fades over the course of several decades. The final love style is the highest level of love. This is consummate love, which is the perfect blend of intimacy, passion, and commitment. This is what all people should aim for, and it has rigorous standards. Few couples who have been together for a long time consistently experience consummate love. In most relationships, levels of intimacy, passion, and commitment rise and fall with time and changing life circumstances. A couple is likely to experience several forms of these love styles throughout the course of their relationship. This ends part 1. In part 2, we will talk about female motivations of why women have sex. Please put your thoughts and ideas in the comment section. They always make a great conversation. I hope you find this review to be informative. Thanks for watching.